Education is always evolving. Let's see some of the innovations that are helping our kids learn better.
Across the country, schools face a growing gap regarding science education between what they can offer and what the future demands. For many high schools, access to modern resources and cutting-edge programs remains a challenge.
Science careers at public schools is not in the radar of some students because there is a lack of resources. It's a problem with funding, it's a problem with good mentors and role models that have the time and the space to also navigate the social emotional space of the student and generate authentic motivation. If we want to look at this from the angle of the students themselves, I think we need to pay more attention to them and to their well-being as the starting point to develop the interest in science careers.
Meet the program that's changing the game. Founded over 25 years ago, EarthTeam, the missing link in STEM, is committed to empowering the next generation by offering quality service learning projects.
So EarthTeam was born on Earth Day 1984 to support teachers and students, to build a program that could introduce some hands-on, more fun, more of the elements that were lacking at the time in the high schools and are still lacking today. We decided 12 years ago to actually develop a single focus program, the internship program. So now we are only serving 100, 150 students per year with the goal of providing them the highest quality experience in informal STEM learning. We are paying the internship because we want to create a work-based learn experience, so it not only helps them bring some income to the family, but also they don't have to go and get a restaurant job and they can invest in their own personal growth.
I was looking for environmental education opportunities, and specifically I love working outdoors, and I wanted to really make an impact with students, and I found EarthTeam online, and I saw that they had a really close-knit group. Working with your students, you have a really close bond with your team, and that's how I was able to find it and reach out. I am responsible at EarthTeam for leading 2 of our schools down in Alameda County, so I am a program coordinator. I design the curriculum, I plan all of our lessons, lead our lessons, and I mentor our students. My students are my top priority, and I want to be there for them in any capacity that they need me. Part of being a program coordinator not only means that you're coordinating with the teachers and the students, but I'm also coordinating with our community partners and the districts as well. Some of our biggest grants this year are working with restoration, specifically habitat restoration for monarch butterflies. This is a really important spot for them, and so my students and I, we head out into the field. We head to creeks, local marshes, areas where these butterflies are found, and we do restoration activities. So we remove invasive species, we plant milkweeds and other healthy native plants, we remove litter, and overall we just beautify these communities and we make it a really healthy habitat, not just for the butterflies and for all of the animals living there, but for students as well.
There's always challenges. I think the biggest thing is just that we're working with high school students. They're at a very difficult juncture of their lives. They're starting to be asked a lot of questions that they may not necessarily have the answers to. There's a lot of uncertainty, and then there's also, they see things in the news all the time. There's just a lot of anxiety. So we're really working with students to try to structure the chaos and give them a positive vision for how they can impact the world around them. I love EarthTeam so much. I love what we do. I think the thing I love the most about it is that we have 2 really important components that we're able to combine together. So one of them is the environmental science education. We're able to work with these students, give them really comprehensive, high-quality environmental science lessons after school. And then the other piece is taking them outdoors. So getting to combine those 2 pieces together, to me, is the coolest part of what we do. I have 2 primary responsibilities. First of all, I am in charge of planning and executing our outdoor trips. Also, as the program director, I serve as a support for all of our staff. I think the thing that I believe is most valuable about what we do is our outdoor trips, whether it's going out on a hiking trip in a place that they wouldn't have otherwise visited, or doing an extended 5 to 7 night backpacking trip where they're really immersed in the wilderness. Those are the types of experiences that I think can really make a difference in our students' lives. It can really change their perspective.
My favorite project actually is our watershed restoration at Wildcat Creek that runs through the East Bay. We started off my first year planting native species in the waterbed to prevent erosion. And now the past couple years we've just been maintaining it, and we've been making sure that it's litter free. I do like my mentors. I've had a couple different ones throughout the 3 years I've been here. The communication is great, we get to talk, they reach out about opportunities. There's always something to do when you ask them. There's always somewhere where you can be a leader. I actually brought a lot of students to EarthTeam this year just because of how much a fun time it's been. It's my last year in EarthTeam, so I wanted to make sure that I left behind more students to continue the program. That's important to me because, you always want to create that kind of legacy of a program. It's a great resource in itself, and to keep people going in there and keep contributing, it will grow bigger and it'll have more impact.
I've learned how to identify native and non-native plants. I've also learned about Native American grounds here in California, and I really enjoyed that lesson. My favorite project definitely has to be our Martin Luther King service days. It's just a nice opportunity to get out to the community, do some outreach, as well as plant some trees, do some weeding, help the earth basically.
I'm very passionate about helping the environment, and I think it's something that we really need to do, and our generation really needs to take up that responsibility. And EarthTeam just seemed like an opportunity to be able to do that. So I really like the kind of hands-on experiences where we, remove invasive plants, plant native plants, that kind of stuff, where we get to do the physical aspect of it, because you don't really get to do that in a classroom. In today's society where you're kind of online all the time and all your schoolwork is online or on paper, and you kind of have to go somewhere to get into nature. It's nice to have a reason to do that. I would definitely recommend EarthTeam to people. I have recommended EarthTeam to people because it's just really fun and a great space to learn about the environment, help the environment, socialize. I'm pretty sure I'm going to be back for a 4th year because it's just great opportunities.
From hands-on experiments to partnerships with industry leaders, this program connects students to the real world of science.
The EarthTeam internship is ideal for this 11th period, this after-school space, because what we do is outside the realm of what students are expected to do in the classroom. In the classroom, students learn and answer questions and get graded on that performance. But with EarthTeam, we try to take their curiosity, their experience, and instead of grading them upon it, fostering this professionalism, this experience, and skills that they will take beyond the classroom, beyond EarthTeam, and instill into their communities and their own lives.
The students at high school age, we all know they struggle. And for them, this program makes a whole difference in their lives. We need support to make this program grow and to be available to more and more students that are struggling in our high school system right now. That's my dream, is to offer that to all the students with no barriers to access. Just come, you're welcome, we're gonna help you out.
To learn more about EarthTeam and how you can help support their work, visit the earthteam.net site or see this segment again on thebalancingact.com.